Hello and welcome everybody to our next webinar. My name is Marsa Kindl-Omuse. I'm the marketing manager of the Austrian Tourist Office here in New York City. And I have the pleasure to present to you the second edition of our Austria Hotel Collection. And today I am going to talk about the Salzburg hotels. First off, what exactly is the Austria Hotel Collection? So about 6 years ago, actually exactly 6 years, exactly 6 years ago, we, the Austrian Tourist Office, we put a list of hotels together that we thought we would like to stay on our own, in ourselves, of course, and that we thought would really be liked by your guests. And these hotels, they stand out in their commitment to exceptional service and originality. They range from all different kinds of historical to modern hotels. They offer top Austrian hospitality and personalized service. They feature some unique architecture elements and some cool design. They also have excellent amenities that really are needed and loved by your guests. The Austria Hotel Collection has in total 22 hotels, 10 in Vienna, 6 in Salzburg and its surroundings, and 6 hotels in Innsbruck and the Tyrol region. And all hotels you can actually see at austria.info/Austria Collection. Today, as I said, I am going, but before we go into the Salzburg hotels, actually here a quick map about Austria. Let me actually get the drawing here. Salzburg is right here. This entire region is the Salzburg region, and I'm really going to talk more about this area. Easiest is to fly in, for example, into Vienna or into Munich, or you connect anywhere from Europe into Salzburg Airport, International Airport directly. So let me get this out so you can see everything again. Yeah, sorry. And here you can see all the differences, the times and the hours. From Munich to Salzburg, for example, it's 1.5 hours by car. Vienna to Salzburg is about 2.5 hours. This region is from here to about here is about an hour. The same into this area. So this is really within, you can reach anything within like 1.5 to 2 hours. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm going to focus on the Salzburg hotels. The first is the Blaue Gans, the Goldene Hirsch, the Hotel Sacher in Salzburg, the Edelweiss Mountain Resort, the Nature Hotel Forsthofgut, and the Romantic Hotel im Weißen Rössl. To start, the Art Hotel Blaue Gans is that's an absolutely charming boutique hotel. So the first 3 hotels that I'm going to mention are directly in the Salzburg city, and then the last 3 are in the surrounding region. So again, the Art Hotel Blaue Gans is a beautiful and charming boutique hotel right in the heart of Salzburg. Blaue Gans means blue goose, and you can see it's here. It's the trademark, the brand sign, so you can see the blue goose there. It is actually Salzburg's oldest inn, and it dates back all the way to the 14th century. It's directly on the Getreidegasse in this is the shopping, the famous shopping street, and in the historic city center of Salzburg. And yeah, the hotel itself is beautifully restored and got expanded into an art hotel. The owner is a real art aficionado, and the historic walls, those ancient, very old walls, are popped with modern design and contemporary art. And it's really has become a creative haven for people who love culture, arts, design. You know, they also have a small little library in there. It's a really little inspiring small boutique hotel. The hotel even has its own magazine that you can read, of course, once you're there. The rooms are fairly spacious, I find, for a small city hotel like the like the Blaue Gans. The walls are really, really historic, and the rooms are beautiful, authentic, and have a very unpretentious design. They use custom handcrafted furniture to give each room a very individual design. And as mentioned before, they have added an incredible art collection into these rooms, and the hotel it's just filled with history, art, and fantastic amenities and comfort. They have a fabulous in-house restaurant, the Blaue Gans, and it's serving a contemporary twist to the regional Austrian Salzburg cuisine. They also have a brasserie with smaller all-day dishes. They offer a complimentary deep tea bar. They also have a very charming guest garden outside where you can relax and enjoy a meal. And also to mention an extensive wine cellar where you actually can also host a private event. Next on my list is the Goldene Hirsch. It's a fantastic historic five-star hotel. It has become a symbol of exceptional hospitality and real Salzburgian tradition. This hotel also, you actually can see here, is the Blaue Gans, the Blue Goose, and just a few houses down in Getreidegasse is here the Goldene Hirsch. So they're really right next to each other, these two hotels. And also this hotel dates back to the 15th century, actually, to 1407. So also these walls are extremely old. It has become kind of like a landmark of Salzburg's Old Town, and even despite its petite proportions, you might underestimate its actual cultural significance of the city, and you can feel the hotel's roots from the moment you check in. They also have recently reopened the hotel after some extensive renovations. It has 70 rooms and suites, and each is carefully curated with tons of antiques, special local antiques. And here the focus is clearly on beautiful traditional Salzburg craftsmanship. It's very elegant, very historic, very authentic. The heart of the hotel is not only the rooms, of course, but two of the restaurants. One is the Restaurant Goldene Hirsch, which is a highly celebrated fine dining restaurant in Salzburg. And this restaurant serves traditional and contemporary takes on Austrian cuisine. And then there is the restaurant Herzl, which you can see here in the image, which is not only a favorite by guests, but also a real favorite by locals. And it's right next door to the main hotel building. It's just a very charming, comfortable, casual place. The third hotel in Salzburg city is the Hotel Sacher Salzburg. This is a beautiful, privately owned, family-run luxury hotel, like the Sacher in Vienna. So the first Sacher hotel was in Vienna. The pendant to it is the Sacher in Vienna, and then came the Sacher Salzburg. It's located right on the Salzach River. This is the back. This is the entrance, but on the other side, the backside, you have direct view over the Salzach River. And later on, I will show you a map of Salzburg, and I'll indicate exactly where these three hotels are in the city. And again, here it's a beautiful. A beautiful hotel with an extensive art collection throughout the hotel, with, of course, a famous Café Sacher, where you can enjoy the Sacher Torte. And the rooms, they have 62 rooms and suites, historical paintings everywhere, antiques. As I mentioned, you might have already heard the Vienna webinar with the Vienna hotels. The family who owns the Sacher hotels, they have a fantastic private art collection. It makes one of the largest private art collections in Austria, actually. And yeah, this hotel is just a beautiful, top-notch service that you can expect. And each room and suite is again individually designed. The Sacher Hotel has the two restaurants as well. The gourmet restaurant Zirbenzimmer, which is a beautiful gourmet restaurant, really famous in Austria as well. The restaurant Sacher Grill is a little bit more casual, but also high quality, with a special focus on Austrian meats. In the hotel itself, you also have the Café Sacher, as I mentioned before, where you can enjoy a delicious slice of the famous Sacher Torte. You can also enjoy a nice drink. It's well known, the Sacher Bar in the city. And it is also, as you have seen, a fairly big property. They also have a health club with spa, steam bath, sauna treatments, etc. Yeah, and we are already getting to the surrounding, Salzburg surrounding hotels. The first one is the Edelweiss Mountain Resort. It's a family-run hotel where 14 family members are working together from 3 generations in this hotel. And this one lies in Großaal, in the heart of the Großaaltal of Alps. It's about an hour outside from Salzburg. And it's a wonderful property that is close to nature, and the entire property is a beautiful design. Of course, they focus a lot on local wood and stones, and the heart of this hotel is definitely the brand new 75,000 square foot spa area for families and adults. It's just perfectly located for a relaxing vacation with some hiking and skiing and really beautiful spa enjoyment. The special thing about the rooms and suites at the Edelweiss is definitely the amazing mountain views. Also, all around you will have fantastic views. And the rooms are designed with local handcrafted wood designs, and they really have a very calming and cozy atmosphere. The Edelweiss Resort has also two beautiful restaurants. One is a sit-down restaurant, and the second one is more of a casual marketplace, especially for breakfasts. They have an infinity pool, a sports pool. They have a huge indoor aqua park. So here you can see the infinity pool. They also have separate sauna areas for families and adults. They offer, of course, also rentals for e-bikes and walking sticks, and so anything that you need for enjoying the beautiful surrounding nature. Next, in the Salzburg region is the nature hotel Forsthofgut. The history of this hotel goes back to 400 years, when in 1617 the Forsthof was, of course, not yet a five-star hotel, but a simple forestry business and farm. And today, the Schmuck family runs this hotel in the 5th generation. It's located in the beautiful Leogang region, just about an hour outside of Salzburg. And whether it's in summer or in winter, Leogang is a really wonderful region for hiking and as well as skiing. And everything from the hotel's decor to the healthy cuisine to also Europe's first forest spa, everything has a connection with these natural, pristine surroundings. And the Schmuck family. The Schmuck family is really focusing on sustainability and getting close to this to nature. Here, the most beautiful thing I think is the very unique, tranquil, but still very handcrafted design. They combine comforts, but also the feeling of nature very, very nicely. I think they use wood and leather and stones and the local fabric called Loden, which is also for the a material that is used for traditional costumes, not for the dirndl, not for the dresses, but for the jackets for the men. And these are all natural materials from the Salzburg region. And the views from the terrace or the balcony is just really wonderful. From all rooms, you see either forests or meadows or the Leogang Mountains. This resort has quite a bit to offer. I was actually a little bit, as you see, I run out of space here. The heart and specialty is, of course, the 41,000 square foot forest spa with a huge sauna world, a water world, a fitness world, its own spa treatment area close to the forest or in the forest. They have a fantastic restaurant that focus on 3 cuisine lines, a alpine line, a regional, and a vegan line. So anything on health and locally sourced is here being used. They have a game enclosure with wild animal feedings, and they have a children's mini farm with a forest playground. They have an own Rocky's Kids Club for childcare. I think they also have a delicatessen store that I didn't put there anymore. And of course, they have for in winter everything for skiing with ski rental, but they also have in summer their bike rental and walking stick rental and backpack rental. So this is an all-rounder of luxury, comfort, and all in nature for families and adults. The last hotel in the Salzburg region is the romantic hotel im Weißen Rössl. This is really one of Austria's most iconic hotels. For over 500 years, it has welcomed guests to St. Wolfgang. And since the 19th century, since 1878 to be exact, it is called the White Horse Inn. this Weiße Rössl. As you can see, it is located in the beautiful Salzkammergut Lake region. This is Lake Wolfgang here. You have tons of other lakes in the region, just 15-30 minutes away that you can explore. And all of this is just about 45 minutes outside of Salzburg. It is part of the romantic hotels. Here, the rooms, they're all, again, really beautifully designed. They had a fairly recent renovation. It's very elegantly furnished. It's cozy. And I mean, the best thing I find is that you definitely have lake views. So if you book your clients who are coming all the way from North America, you should definitely recommend a lake view hotel. All of them have balconies, so this will be a very, very special treat. And if it's not available, then mountain view is also not a bad thing, because our beautiful Alps surrounding is definitely worth a view as well. The best about this hotel is its lakeside spa. It's 17,000 square feet directly on the lake and has a year-round pool. And also the world's first floating jacuzzi. So you have quite a lot of fun things to do directly on the lake and relaxing. The specialty in this region is definitely fish. The restaurant Lakeside Kaiserterrasse, you should try definitely all the fish specialties. Yeah, and of course they rent paddle boats, bikes, and in winter toboggans for some fun sliding down the mountains. Yeah, as mentioned before, I wanted to show you as well where exactly these hotels are located. So the three first hotels, the Art Hotel Blaue Gans, the Goldene Hirsch, and the Sacher Salzburg, are directly in the old town of Salzburg. This black mark is the historic city center of Salzburg. So Salzburg is much bigger than what you can see here. But this is really the historic city center. This is the Salzach River in the center here. Here is the Getreidegasse. This is also where Mozart's birth house is. This is where the Residenzplatz. This is where the Cathedral of Salzburg is. And then here you have the Mirabell Gardens, which was famous with the Sound of Music. Here you have Mozart's house where he lived later on because this is the birth house, and then this is where he lived later. And this is the Sacher here. This is the Art Hotel Blaue Gans, and this is the Goldene Hirsch. So all this is easily by walking distance. And then here, the three other hotels in the Salzburg region. First is the Edelweiss in Großaal. It's about 55 minutes by car to get to this beautiful mountain area. Here is the Nature Hotel Forsthofgut in Leogang. And then here is Lake Wolfgang. And in St. Wolfgang, the village St. Wolfgang, this is where the romantic hotel Weiße Rössl is located. Yeah, I've also added some itineraries. You can always come back and basically just type in this website URL into your browser. And then you get a fantastic 48 hours in Salzburg itinerary that we've curated with our special tips. And then here, highlights of the Salzburg region. I think so that you can get a sense of what other places are around these properties and these hotels and what you can do and see. Here again, some important contacts. The Salzburg Tourist Board, of course, the city has its own information. Then this is the Salzburg region tourist office that is easily to be reached. These are also the websites where you can browse a few more ideas. I also have actually held a webinar about the Salzburg region to get you an insight, if you like. So just check on our link that I show you later for the Salzburg region webinar. And then these two are ground operators, incomers, if you need to help with transfers or even hotel bookings, tours, guides, etc. Yeah, breathe. That's what we want every of our visitors in Austria. We want them to breathe, take time, and really have a good time in Austria. Thank you so much for joining. We are, of course, here for you. Again, this is our website, /Beauty Secrets. Tons of wonderful Austria itineraries that we have written, that we have come up with and put together. Here again, the website for the entire Austria Hotel Collection. Under our B2B site, under our services, you can find many, many more educational videos and webinars. And if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to my colleagues or myself. And I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you so much, and hope you stay well.